I just love old things, and this old weather vane from the Phillips farm in Indiana is going on top of this old antique weather vane. It just needs the ornament, as it were, the angel. And so to do this, I want to give you some pointers. I'm going to do everything on the bandsaw except for this little cutout. We have to do that on the scroll saw. And I just used a white marking pencil, these are great, to trace out the line. And on this walnut, there's some beautiful sapwood up here. I have a check that I'm going to have to work with. That's okay, I'm not giving up on that piece of wood. And there's some powder post beetle down here. That's a no-go. On walnut, the heartwood stays bug-free and lasts forever, especially if you paint it and you put it someplace where it can dry out. And that's why this has been around for about 100 years. So let's get to this, and then we're going to carve it and shape it. And watch how I use that 1/4-inch blade. The same blade Susie used. I'm really going to tweak it a bit by taking a little bit of the tension off of the blade so I can flex it into the curves more. So dust collection on. Let's make those cuts. When you get rid of scrap, reach around the blade and don't throw it on the ground, set it on something safely. So I'm going to sculpt away this part first. Now when you come to a real tight spot, it's never a good idea to back up with the machine running. You can turn it off and back out of a cut. If you tried to back out of a cut with it running, you're going to pull that blade forward, and what's going to happen, you're going to hit this metal guard, and when you do that, you're going to ruin the blade. So always turn it off if you're going to back out of the cut. But here what I'll do is just take the big sweeping cut first, and then I'll go in and cut in the details. Okay, I'll let that come to a stop. That's good. And this saw doesn't have a foot brake, so it takes a while. Respect that blade when it comes down, because seriously, it can be dangerous. This is a guard that helps to stabilize the blade as you make that cut. And now that it has almost stopped, there we go, it's stopped. I can back out of that cut. You don't want to do that with the blade running, because you could pull it forward off the tire and hit the metal guard and the blade would be destroyed. Now, what I've done, where I have cuts that I can't make the bend, I can turn a radius of about 1/4 with a 1/4-inch blade, a little tighter when it's a little less tension, but now I can come in and make these relief cuts and remove these extra pieces. And then this, I can't cut through any of the pattern. We have to do a pierce cut at the scroll saw. So I'll finish this, and then it's over to the scroll saw. This is just a perfect size for this bandsaw.